In Creo Parametric, you can route flexible hoses using the piping application. Here I have an assembly and I need to route a flexible hose from down here over to there. So first step, I will go to Applications and then Piping. And now in the piping environment, I need to create my pipeline. So I will go to the Setup Overflow menu. Here is the line stock command. And I currently don't have any line stock, so I need to create some. I click on the Create button, and it asks me for a name for the line stock. I will call it Flex Hose and hit the Enter key. And now I have the line stock dialog box. And so for the stock number, I'm just going to leave that the same. For the material, this is going to be PVC. For the grade, I'm going to get rid of that value. And now for the cross section, it is going to be circular. For the section type, it is going to be hollow. In my set of units, I'm in inches. This is going to be 1 inch outer diameter. And this value is going to be 0.23, I think, for the one that I am using. And so then we have the shape type, and straight is selected in here. I'm going to leave straight selected, and I'll show you why in a moment when I go to route this. I'm going to also choose flexible, and I'm also going to make flexible the default shape type. And so then we have the last thing I need to fill in, which is the weight per unit length. And I did some calculations in MathCAD, and I found out for PVC, this would be 0.0241 in my set of units. There are two other tabs in this dialog box, Design Rule and User Defined, but I don't need to do anything in there, so I will click the OK button, and my line stock is created. I will click on the Done Return button, and now I need to create my pipe that I am going to route. I will click on Create Pipe, and for the name of this, I am going to call this my Flex Hose 1. I'm actually going to need more than one. And now it's prompting me to select the line stock. I will choose the line stock that I just made. And now that it is created, I need to set my start. And let's zoom into the area where I am going to be working. Going from down here over to the left. And let me turn on my coordinate system display. And I already have some coordinate systems created in the parts to use as my ports. And for the ports, the Z direction, the positive Z direction is the direction of the routing. So let me choose to set the start point. And for the start point, I'm going to select this entry port and then click the OK button. And the next step I'm going to do is change the physical properties of the pipe being routed using the environment command. And this opens up a dialog box. And since I set flexible as the default for the line stock, it is currently configured to flexible with free length. But sometimes you want to use straight segments in your flexible hose, especially when you're coming out of or going into the pipes that they are starting and ending from. So let me choose straight as the environment. And there's a bend radius that you can configure, but I don't need to for this one because, again, I'm just using this to create a straight segment at the beginning. So I will click the OK button. And for routing a flexible hose, there are two main commands that you are going to use for routing. You're going to use the extend command and to-point or port. So let's start off with the extend command. And I have an entire video on the extend command. This we're just going to drag out to a certain distance, and I'm going to drag it out here. Let's drag it out a distance of 3. That's good. So I will click the OK button. And this is the only straight segment that I am going to create in here. So I'm just going to click the OK button. If I hit the Apply button, it would make this segment and then allow me to continue on with the extend command. So let's click OK. And now we can see the preview of the first segment. Note that I have thick pipes turned on. And I like that for when I'm routing. So now for the next portions, I want this to be flexible. So let's go to the environment command once more and change the line shape from straight to flexible with free length, and then click the OK button. And for routing the next portions, I'm going to use some points. So let me unclutter the screen by turning off my coordinate system display and turn on my point display. Now, I have a point in the assembly that I'm going to use for routing, this one over here. Also, there is a point that is configured in this fitting on the end to facilitate in routing. So let's go about using those. I'm going to click on the to-point or port command. And for the next point, let me choose this point. You can see how we get the flexible shape created. Let me click the OK button. And then I will once again use to-point or port. And let's choose this other point that is in the fitting and click the OK button. So that is pretty good for so far. Now to finish this off where it is going to terminate, well, I want it going straight into that fitting. Let me turn off my point display and turn on my coordinate system display. Let me also go back to environment and change the line shape back to straight and click the OK button. And now to finish this off, I will use the to-point port command, and I will choose where it's going to route into. And I think I want this coordinate system right there. Actually, let me use this one instead. Yeah, I like it going all the way on there. So that's good. I will click on the OK button. Let me turn off my coordinate system display. And so there I have my flexible hose routed in my assembly. One thing that I do want to mention about the different kinds of segments that you can have in here, you can place fittings only on straight segments in your flexible hose. If you use any flexible portions in the model, you cannot put any fittings on there. So that's just one other thing to note. So there you have it. That is how you can route flexible hoses in your assembly using the piping application.